Hello, and I'm reading the Lucky Little Puppy tonight, and we are on this page now. This is part 2. How can we get in? Asked Tibbs. We will send for Pongo, said the Colonel, and he will know just what to do. So the Colonel and Tibbs raced back to the barn, and the Colonel sent a message to Pongo. Woof, 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 woof. We need Pongo's help right now. The message passed from dog to dog. Woof, 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 woof. Soon Pongo and Lucky heard it, and the Colonel needs our help, said Pongo. So doggies have to bark in order for them to talk. That's how they talk, by barking. Don't they? The next morning, Pongo and Lucky arrived at the barn. Isn't that pup too small to help us? Asked the Colonel. He's not too small to learn about danger, said Pongo. Let's hurry to the old house. When they got there, Pongo and his friends peeked in the window. They did not see anyone. Lucky tried to peek too, but he was too small. Maybe the cellar window is still open, said Tibbs. The window was open and Pongo went in first. The Colonel and Tibbs and Lucky followed Pongo down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairs, they stopped at the locked door. Pongo began to dig a hole. He wanted to get under the door. The Colonel and Tibbs watched. Lucky Puppy watched too. The hole grew bigger and bigger, but it was still not big enough for Pongo. I can get through that hole, Dad, said Lucky. Good boy, said Pongo. The puppy wriggled through under the door. Soon he wriggled out again. And look what I found, he cried. Around his neck was a diamond bracelet. In his mouth was a pearl necklace. Lucky Puppy had found the Queen's jewels. Yay! Lucky Puppy's a good puppy. Pongo told Lucky to put the jewels back. I will go get the police, he said. As soon as Lucky comes out of the locked room, get away from the house. Horace and Jasper will soon be back. Then Pongo ran all the way to the city. He stopped every dog he saw along the way. Bring me a policeman, he said, because they had found jewels. The dogs went to work. A Scottie knocked over a policeman to get his attention. A collie grabbed a motorcycle policeman, and a poodle barked at the chief of police. Soon, all the dogs and all the policemen in the city were standing around Pongo. Pongo pointed in the direction of the old house. By George, said the chief, he wants us to follow him. You know why? They want them to find the jewels that's in that house. By the time Horace and Jasper had come back to the house, they were listening to the fiddler. Suddenly, the fiddler stopped playing. He had heard a strange sound in the cellar. Go see what it is, he said. Horace and Jasper hurried to the cellar, and they saw the Colonel and Tibbs. A dog, shouted Jasper. A cat, shouted Horace. Colonel, said Tibbs, we can't let them find Lucky Puppy. These pages. Tibbs jumped onto Horace's head, and he started hissing and spitting and clawing and scratching. Horace ran around and around and around. Oh, oh, he screamed. The Colonel jumped up on Jasper's chest, and Jasper fell down with a crash. Help, help, he cried. That's an ugly Jasper, too, just like in the Dalmatians. That's the same one. He looks the same way. Suddenly, Pongo arrived with the police. What is going on here? Asked the chief. Nothing, nothing, said Horace and Jasper. But Pongo pointed to the locked door. The policeman broke down the door, and there was the Lucky Puppy, guarding the Queen's jewels. By George, said the chief, he has found the jewels. Yay. A policeman put handcuffs on Horace and Jasper. Then the chief checked the jewels. The pearl necklace is here, he said, but the emerald tiara is missing. Suddenly, Tibbs remembered the fiddler. He raced up the stairs and sniffed inside the open fiddle case. What do you think he's going to find when he opens the fiddle case? But the fiddler had heard the police in the cellar. He put on his jacket and slammed the fiddle case shut. Meow, meow, screeched Tibbs from inside the fiddle case. The fiddler case. The fiddler began to run, but he did not run fast enough. The police heard Tibbs screeching. They caught the fiddler and put him in handcuffs and put them on him. They put the handcuffs on the nasty little man that played the fiddle. The policeman led the fiddler and Jasper and Horace into the police van. "Open the fiddle case," said the chief. There sat Tibbs with something green and shiny on his head. "By George," said the chief, "it's the emerald tiara." Yay! The next evening, the whole family was watching the news on television again. Lucky Puppy Happy Face appeared on the screen. He was a hero because he had found the Queen's jewels. Yay! Lucky Puppy! Oh, I like that! I hope you all enjoyed this sweet little story. Have a wonderful and blessed day and nice week. Take care. Did you like the story? It was good, wasn't it?